Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I got a brand new Splitgate video for you all. Alright, you guys know Splitgate just came out last week, free to play, super awesome game. Today I'm going to be going over the top 5 tips to be able to help you become a better player. Since everyone is pretty new at the game still, if you take advantage of some of these tips and really work on them and perfect them, these tips will automatically give you an edge over the enemy. So without further ado, let's jump right into it, guys. Alright, tip number 1. This may sound a little cliche, but it's definitely something you really need to learn how to use effectively if you want to be able to take your gameplay to the next level, and that is learning how to use portals, okay? First thing you notice when you jump on the game is there's these portals you can use that allow you to teleport all throughout the map. A lot of people right now don't really understand how important portals actually are because the game is so new, but portals are really effective for a few main reasons. Portals will let you move around the map freely at wherever you want to go, really. You can catch players off guard and get a really quick kill on them, and they can also, my favorite use of them is using them in objective game modes such as domination and such, to be able to set up one portal on A flag and one portal on C flag, and you can literally go back and forth between A and C flag, and you're constantly being able to cap the 2 points, defend the 2 points both at the same time. If you're able to strategically place your portals like that, man, you'll be able to smack some people on those objective game modes. So make sure next time you jump on Splitgate, you practice using those portals. There's 2 different ways to use portals. You either use them aggressively or you use them defensively. Defensively would be more of using them to escape, and the more aggressive use of portals is being able to set them up for quick kills, you know what I mean? Like if you see someone take a quick turn around the corner and you know they're one shot, you pop a portal right there around the corner on them, and then pop another portal beside you and just go through it and then get a quick kill and finish them off, you know? So tip number 1, make sure you master those portals, man. Start using them, get the hang of them, and the more you use them, the more comfortable you'll be with them. So just figure out the best situations to use them in. I've been thinking about making a whole video just talking about portals where I show you guys clips of how I use my portals to give me an advantage on other players and get quick kills on them and set them up on different points to play objectively. So if you guys want to see something like that, a huge tutorial on how to effectively use portals, definitely drop a comment below and let me know, because that's something I'll definitely do if you guys want to see it. Alright, and tip number 2 also deals with portals. This is something that a lot of people don't know actually exists in the game, but it's how to close portals. If you guys don't know, you can actually close your portals by using the default keybinds for it, or Z and X. So basically, it's really helpful for if you're running from an enemy. If you're one shot, you go through your portal. First thing the enemy is going to do, if they know you're one shot, they're either going to shoot you through your portal or they're going to chase you through your portal. So, quick way to combat that is run through your portal right when you run through it, hit that Z button or hit X, and it's going to close your portal off. They won't be able to catch you and you'll be able to escape. I didn't know this was a thing when I first started playing the game, so to cancel my portal, if I didn't want the enemy to chase me, I would have to put another portal somewhere else to get rid of that one. But then I finally found out that you can close your portals. So once I figured that out, I was like, dude, this is huge. So a lot of people don't know it. It's Z and X are the default keybinds. If you want to change them up, you can, but for me, Z and X works pretty good. That takes us right into tip number 3, which is talking about keybinds, alright? You definitely need to change your keybinds. I'll throw up a little text thing of what I use for mine while I go over it. I'm not going to go over every single one. I'm just going to go over the few that I changed. I'm going to experiment with changing up my portal keybinds kind of, because I'm still using the default portal keybinds Q and E, but I'm considering moving them to my mouse wheel, scroll up and scroll down. So I'm considering trying that. If I do, I'll make a whole video on that about like all my keybinds together and how I use them. But what I did change was my grenades. I moved grenades from G to my middle mouse button by clicking it in. For me, G was a little too far for a game that's as fast paced as this. I wanted something that was easier to push. On my front thumb button, I keybinded melee. That way I can get, if I ever need to get a quick melee off, it's an easy button to push. I don't have to worry about finding the right key. I can just push that little button with my thumb. That my thumb's always resting on it. So, and on my second thumb mouse button, I actually keybinded crouch. You guys are probably wondering why I would keybind crouch. Crouching is very essential in this game, and that's going to take us straight into tip number 4. The reason I keybinded crouch to one of my thumb mouse buttons is because I typically crouch when I'm strafing. So if you guys don't know what strafing is, it's basically moving side to side when an enemy is shooting at you. The reason to do that is it makes it a little harder for the enemy to hit you because they have to track you side to side. Now, something you can throw in there in addition to moving side to side, what I like to do is crouching. I call it a crouch strafe. It's you see it a lot in Halo, and the reason I do it in this game is because this game feels just like Halo. But basically, in addition to moving side to side, if you crouch constantly while moving side to side, your enemy not only has to track you side to side, but they also have to track you up and down. So them having to track you side to side and up and down is going to put a lot more emphasis on them having to focus on their aim while they're getting shot at, which is kind of a stressful situation for them. If you're able to master this crouch strafe, it's going to give you a huge edge over your enemy. I will go ahead and throw it out there. It does feel a little awkward crouch strafing at first. Even though you're using a thumb mouse button, which is very easy to push, it can still feel a little awkward to aim while you're doing it because you're going up and down too. But the more you do it, the more you'll get more comfortable with it. So it's one of those things you just gotta practice to make perfect, you know what I'm saying? And then last but not least, tip number 5 deals with grenades. All right, if you guys haven't figured it out by now, the reason I'm going over this sounds like a dumb tip, but people are still doing it. I still have people throwing them at me every game, thinking they're gonna do damage. It's about grenades. Grenades in this game do not damage enemy players, okay? All they are is like an EMP grenade. You throw them at portals and it destroys an enemy portal. So like I said, I know this tip sounds a little cliche, but I still see people throwing grenades at me all the time trying to damage me. And I've had teammates on my team be like, yo, why is my grenade not hurting the guy? What the heck? And then I'm like, yo, you know, grenades only destroy portals. And they're like, oh, makes sense. Real quick, I'm going to throw a bonus tip at you guys. If you didn't know already, when you're looking at an enemy portal, if it's flashing red, that means that an enemy is standing in front of that portal on the other side. So if you shoot through that portal, you'll be able to hit the enemy. And you can also see if you aim at the portal, your reticle is going to turn red. So that way you definitely know there's an enemy over there on the other side. So don't ever be afraid to shoot through a portal if you see it going. You'd be surprised at how many kills you can get just shooting through somebody's portal, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. You're able to get something from it. Make sure you take these tips that I give you into action. Really work on practicing on them. And I promise you, if you do that, you will get a huge edge over your enemy. If you guys do enjoy the Splitgate content, this is my first video on Splitgate, but I've been doing a lot of streams of it the past few days. So if you guys definitely enjoy the Splitgate content, be sure you drop a like for me and let me know. If you have a Splitgate video idea in mind that you'd like to see me make, definitely let me know. I'm all ears. I'm definitely willing to do it. I played Halo for years on years, so I have a good amount of experience in these arena type games. But I'll let you guys get going. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Take it. Flag dropped. Flag reset. Flag stolen. Flag taken. Killing spree. Flag captured. Flag captured. 1 minute remaining. Flag stolen. Flag dropped. Flag taken. Flag stolen. Collection agency dropped. Flag dropped. Game over. Victory.